guys. It is so lovely to see you. Thanks for coming in. I can't believe that I'm surrounded by so much muscle.
Thank you very much.
I'm afraid I wasn't talking about you, Matt.
Wow.
He's got his guns out.
Yeah, there is a real gun show going on over there. But Marvin, how long do you guys spend in the gym?
You know what? All honesty, not as long as we're hardly actually ever in the gym. We just do like press-ups and stuff in our dressing room.
You can't naturally look like this just with a few press-ups.
I've not been in the gym for about 2 months.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Do you all compete who's got the biggest pecs? Because I would.
No.
You don't compete?
We do a little bit.
It's not a competition?
We do a little bit.
We push each other. If we're doing like sit-ups or whatever, or press-ups, we'll like make sure that we're all working hard.
Yeah. We'll be the first ones to say to each of us to say, "Oh, you're losing it a little bit."
Yeah.
We'd have like press-up competition, so you can do the most press-ups.
Let's get off the pecs. I'm bored of it because I haven't got any. Riche, let's talk about some music, right, boys? It's been an amazing couple of years. How do you feel about how well it's gone?
You know what? It's absolutely incredible. You know, we all have to pinch ourselves every single day to think that, you know, our lives have changed in the most amazing way, you know. Once upon a time, we were just like, you know, in a rehearsal studio, nobody knew who we were, you know, doing our thing, do you know what I mean? Performing at open mics and, you know, different, events. And then we went through the X Factor and literally it changed our lives, and it's the truth, you know, no cliche.
So if you had to choose, Aston, what would be the highlight from your career so far?
Right now.
Right now, being in the studio.
It doesn't get better than this.
It doesn't. This is exactly it. This is this couch, you guys here. I'm happy.
Oh,
what is the best thing about being famous then? Girls?
Well,
surely. Surely, come on. They must be throwing themselves at you.
It's a catch-22 with girls, though.
What do you mean?
Because it's like
22 girls, and you've got to catch. Is that a new game that you play? Are you going to catch some girls?
He wants to join in.
That's some good juggling, boys. I'd pay to see that. What is the best thing about it, generally?
I would probably just say getting to travel. We've travelled to so many countries and just around. Like last year we did nearly. How many states did we do last year in America?
Ooh.
In the space of 2-3 weeks, we did.
Toured America.
Yeah, toured America. Did 30, 40 states in America. So we've seen. If we get to travel, do you know what I mean, and see the world and kind of thing.
So you actually get to see these places. You're not just in a hotel room, back to the gig. Back to the
we try and get out of the hotel and make it an effort to go out and view something.
Very cultured of you boys.
You know?
But one of the downsides for you guys that have got girlfriends might be that you don't get to see too much of them. But Aston, you're the only single member of the band. Are you quite jealous of these guys?
No, Riche,
you're single. You're on the market as well.
Absolutely. It's
Oh,
okay.
I apologise.
Have you got a message to any of the girls out there?
Well, I've got a message to Kate, actually.
I'm ready for the message, Riche.
Well, if you are single, darling, you know, I'm available tonight, so...
What an offer! I'm
available tonight.
Let's talk after the interview. Let's talk after the interview.
That was very discreet of you.
Let's put it out there.
You quite like being single and playing the fields, and you're obviously the one with all the lines over there on the end.
Well,
Mr. Casanova right here.
I ain't going to say nothing, but, you know, it's all good.
It's all good.
Aston, it was your birthday on the weekend.
Yes.
What did the boys do for you, and was there any saucy gossip that happened? You had a big party or anything, you know?
There was, no, obviously we had a good little party. I had some of my friends from old school days, the boys have known them all before, and we just had like a massive get-together, a couple of drinks. I had a chocolate fountain, which was nice.
Nice. Strawberries, bit of banana, marshmallows.
Yes.
Love a bit of chocolate fountain action.
Stick your tongue in it.
JB, I heard. Don't stick your tongue in that. Disgusting.
I was talking about the chocolate fountain.
I heard a rumour, JB, that Aston had a bit of a dance-off with James Corden, and he pulled out the robot. Would you say that he won the dance-off?
I flipped off the stage, so where this robot thing came up, I kind of.
You did better than the robot. You did flips.
Exactly. I have to back my boy. James is my boy too, but you know, it kind of goes. We got a bit more. Me and Aston got a bit more history. So.
In my opinion, you can't beat a robot. Sorry.
That's the only dance move you can do.
That's my only move. It's good. I'll show you later. What did the boys get you?
They got me. Well,
it's a surprise.
Surprise.
But still doesn't know.
For his birthday, we got him a magician though.
Oh,
on the day.
Magician for the birthday.
That's impressive.
Okay, so he's just moved into...
You've got pink trainers. Sorry, pink trainers.
Pink trainers.
You can make them work.
He just moved into his new house and he's having it all renovated and like changed up at the moment. Yeah. And his project manager, who's doing the whole house, a friend of ours, so we bought him a present for the house that he'll see when he goes into the house once it's finished.
That's a lot of thought going into that.
Hold on, wait. If I'm renovating my house, I might not want that there in my house.
Well, if you don't want it, rip
the
it out.
deposit would be nice.
It would be good. But you guys must know each other so well from spending so much time together on tour that I reckon they'll know your taste and they'll have got you something beautiful for the house.
Yeah.
But the downside of spending a lot of time together, arguments. Now, you must argue about something. Tell us the dirt.
We've never ever had an argument.
Ever?
When I say ever, I mean ever. Like we've never.
Really?
We have discussions, and there are things we disagree on. Like we disagree on all kinds of things musical. You know, whether we do this song, whether we release that song, whether we do that song on tour or whatever. But it's never ever. You know, we respect each other, and it never gets to the stage where we want to sort of fall out of each other. There's no need for it. You know, we work together. And
you're going to be performing your new single, Eyes Wide Shut.
Yes.
Arishay, tell us about it. I want to know about it.
Well, where do I start? Because the first thing I think about when I think of Eyes Wide Shut is I think about 60 songs that we wrote for the second album, and that being one of the best that we it was actually we weren't sure for the third single whether it was going to be Eyes Wide Shut or another song, and we decided to go with Eyes Wide Shut, and we got Tiny Temper on the track.
He's
for us,
great, isn't he?
He's a man of the moment. It was amazing. It took the right song to get him on. And for us to collaborate, and Eyes Wide Shut was just perfect. It was our first green screen video as well. First
cool.
ever. Every single other video we've done has been on location, and this was just literally a green backdrop and us having to freestyle the whole video and pretend like there's things there that weren't actually there. So it's quite weird, and one beautiful girl between the four of us.
Exciting times.
Yeah.
And as well, I want to talk condoms. I'm a big collector. It's doing very well. It's doing very well. Collector, don't use
Collector. You're a big user.
I was going to say, I don't like the way this is going.
I've just got a big pile. It's a lonely life I lead, honest to God. So they're doing really well. Which one is selling the best?
What a question.
Aston's.
Aston's.
Are
Yeah,
you?
they're performing very well, Aston's.
How do you feel about that? Who's selling the least?
Well, as long as people are buying Astons and using them, then it's all good.
Yeah.
Right, the most important thing is that we're raising lots of money for charities. We've got our own charity, the JLS Foundation. That's why we did the whole initiative, and all of the money that we would have made from the sales of the condoms goes into our foundation, and then we distribute those funds amongst loads of different charities. So everyone that's buying the condoms is doing a good thing.
Yeah, it's a fantastic cause, and it's been great to see you today. Really looking forward to you performing later. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that's